Hello and welcome to another episode of Top3Tech. So I've had a couple of XFX cards. My last video was the 7900 XT, the non-XTX. And today we got the XFX Merc 319 6950 XT, the black edition I believe. Yep, the black edition. I haven't got a chance to test the Merc or XFX 6950 XT, but I did test the Red Devil, so I'm interested to see how this performs, especially compared to the black 7900 XT. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we get. Let's see the contents inside. I went ahead and unsealed it. Jeez, if I can pull it out. Alright. That was easy. It's a black box. Looks nice so far. Let's see what's inside, huh? Jeez. Comes protected. We got some cards here. Stop. Important driver information. No driver disc included. You got to download it online. I just go to Google, type in AMD RX 6950 XT driver. The quick installation guide / warranty. Nice. It just says you had to install your stuff. Huh. Wow, the fans on this are pretty small when you compare it to the 7900 XT. I didn't realize that they were this small, but that middle one especially. Check that out. Oh, let's go ahead and zoom in on this and get a better look. So we have a triple fan design card, large fans on the outside, small one in the middle, and it is 340 millimeters in length. We have the Merc logo in all black, the XFX cutout in the center, the heat vent to the right, and then we do have holes in the back plate to help dissipate heat. So we have the Radeon RX 6950 XT logo that lights up. We have the BIOS switch right next to the 16-pin socket. We have the XFX logo that lights up as well. And you cannot change the colors of these LEDs. It has 3 1.4 display ports and one HDMI 2.1 output. So we have a couple of cards we can compare it to. We have an Intel Arc A770, but this is the Acer Predator Bifrost. It's all blacked out as well. One of my favorite cards. Look at this brushed aluminum or brushed metal. It's got that Aero 3D blade that lights up. Has RGB there. This EVGA 3070 Ti for the Win 3 Ultra. It's got the EVGA fans, the bar on top. Pretty nice. So this is how they would look like if you vertically mounted them. This is a 6800 Pulse, no RGB on it, but it does have these lines here. And then we got the Sapphire Nitro 6800 XT. These light up. And this is my favorite card. But we're looking at this bad boy today. So from the front, it doesn't look too bad. If you saw my 7900 XT video, I think this one looks better. The other one was just straight matte, and it was flat, and it had the little like circle symbol, looked like Super Smash Brothers. And I have no personality. Didn't even have Radeon right there. I like that. That looks like the reference cards. And this is how most people would see their cards in their case. We already got a good look at the Merc. But here's the Acer Predator. It's got the Predator logo there, Predator emblems in the middle, Intel Arc A770. The heat vent, Intel Arc right there. This Predator logo lights up, 16 pin. Not too bad. One of the better looking cards in my opinion. The GeForce 3070 Ti. It's got the EVGA cut out there. It's got holes to let it breathe. Little back plate, red line, GeForce RTX right there. BIOS switch as well. 16-pin socket as well. It lights up there, the bar for the Win 3 right there. It looks very nice. Nice setup. This also has a BIOS switch. The pulse on the back, one of my favorite looking designs. Has the heat vent there. Look at that. It's got that brace, sapphire, Radeon. The lower tier pulses don't have this little silver bracket. 16-pin as well. So I was impressed that 6950 was 16-pin because normally they're 24-pin. Radeon logo there. Sapphire logo lights up. 16-pin. BIOS switch. Radeon right there. Sapphire neutral logo here. This lights up. I forgot to mention this bar lights up right here. Very nice looking card. Classy event. So I like the looks of them all. I really like that Merc logo. But that's just to compare them to different cards. Let's go ahead and put it in the PC, see how it looks like. We're going to see if this fits inside the Lancool 2. It's a pretty big case, but these cards are usually pretty thick, and they haven't been able, or not thick, but wide, and they haven't been able to fit without some adjustment. But we're going to find out right now if I'm going to have to make an adjustment to this. My front radiator gets in the way sometimes. Snug fit. Had to move my radiator a little up front, but that's how it looks like. Matches nice like that, but let's go ahead and turn on the PC and see how it looks like. So we got the front panel to close, and I matched everything with white lighting, so that way it looks nice. Brings out the white letters, black background. But let's go ahead and get to the benchmarks and see what the results are. Before we go any further, let me go ahead and introduce the Top3Tech PC specs. We have an Asus X570 Tough Gaming Plus Wi-Fi, a Ryzen 7 5800X, a 32GB Corsair Vengeance RAM of 3200 MHz, and of course today we're going to be testing the XFX Speedster Merc Radeon RX 6950 XT Black Edition. It has 2368 MHz of boost clock, 2162 MHz of game clock. It has 16GB of GDDR6 memory. It is on the RDNA2 architecture. They do recommend a minimum 850 watt PSU, and we use smart access memory, resizable bar for the NVIDIA GPUs, and we use DLSS and FSR 2.1 and 2.2. So let's go ahead and check the temperatures and the benchmarks. all in all, this is a pretty great card. At 4K, at minimum, it'll get 50 to 60 frames depending on how demanding the game is. It should get 90 to 100 if it's not a super intensive game. You can go ahead and pick out what games you like to play and see what results you might get with similar specs. But at 1440p, it'll pretty much handle whatever you throw at it. At 120 to 140 at ultra and high, sometimes higher, just depending on the game and how demanding it is. So I would definitely recommend this card, especially at the $720 price point. If you're looking for ray tracing, maybe save up a little bit more and get the 4070 Ti. It's okay at ray tracing, but when you look at it, Cyberpunk, you look at the 3070 Ti, and you look at the Intel Arc, those get close performance, and those are like half the price. And yeah, it shouldn't get that close. They should kind of blow those out of the water when it comes to that. So if ray tracing is a big deal, go NVIDIA, get the 3090, 4070 Ti. The 3090 is kind of the same price, so just get 4070 Ti anyways. It's like the same theme. And the 7900 XT is about $150 to $200 more, and it does perform pretty great. And it's hard to justify that much of a price bump for the performance bump you get. It's not comparable in percentage wise anyways. But all in all, this card is great. The only things I don't like about it is it might not fit your case. It does have a little coil whine, but it's not as bad as the Red Devils, and it actually goes toe to toe with that card. So I mean, that's a great card as well. So you can't really go wrong with this. I would definitely recommend it if you have the money. If not, it doesn't hurt to get a 6900 or a 6800 XT. Those are a little cheaper. You save a little bit more money. But anyways, I appreciate you for watching all the way through. Hopefully this helped you with your decision, or if you already bought it, it helps you confirm it. But I appreciate you all that tuned in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thank you for watching another video from Top 3 Entertainment. I hope you hit like and subscribe. Also, I'm going to have a recommended playlist, a recommended video right here, so make sure to click that as well. I appreciate you guys tuning in, whether it be to the Top3Tech, Top 3 Gaming, or the Why Not Me podcast. You guys are dope. I hope to see you guys in the next video. And of course, let's grow this thing together. Peace. Peace. Peace.